How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Will, and today we're getting played with a little bit of Kingdom Legacy. So this was a game that popped up randomly, and I don't know where I randomly saw it. And then I saw it on sale on Amazon. There's a link down below. It's about, I think it's like 16 bucks for it right now. So you can pick it up down below. But it's a basically small card game, legacy storytelling game. We like those kinds of things. Also deck building. You get to upgrade your decks and build your decks better. and you go through a campaign. So a full playthrough says 6 hours. We're hoping it doesn't take me 6 hours to play through this. I'll probably stop at about 2.5 at that point and see where we are. And we may have to turn this into 2 playthroughs, but we're going to see how far we can go. And that is that. That is what this is. That's what we're going through. This is one of my normal streams. I'm starting late because I'm still fighting Streamlabs and YouTube. I don't think YouTube is broadcasting out that I'm live. And I really feel like that's the problem, not Streamlabs' website's the problem. Because after I'm done, Streamlabs recognizes that I was live. So it seems weird. I don't know. I might just make new stream keys. Maybe that's what's on it. Either way, let's go ahead and flip over. Let's get started and see what we're doing. So we are set up. These are golden rules, which I may or may not follow depending how this goes. So we are set up here. So when you set up here, we're going to get the first 10 cards of the deck. The deck has numbers at the top. On the cards, they're going to be able to do certain things. For example, here with our trader, we can spend another card to gain wood. So we can spend that card symbol always confuses me. Activated effect. I can discard the card to carry out its effect. There we go. So I'll have to discard this card to spend 1 coin to get 1 wood. And different cards will have different effects on them. If we have enough of a particular resource, then we can upgrade these cards. So any of these brown symbols are upgrades. So it'll allow us to flip the card over, flip the card this way, that way, whatnot. Some effects may have us destroy cards. There are stickers, so we may have to add stickers to upgrade our cards. We'll go through that as we go through the decks. Bella's wandering off. I may get a bark in a few minutes, so this stream may be interrupted before it even begins, which again would be no different than normal streams. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going through building our kingdom and see what comes out of it. There are bad cards, there are good cards, there's stuff's going to happen. Again, Fryxgames did send me this along with all the expansions so far. So once we're done this, I'll be able to get into the expansions. So you guys just let me know what expansions you'd like to see next. You can only play 10 total. And there's a couple micro expansions. So like after you've played, from what I read on BGG, you want to play this, then you want to play one of the 2 medium expansions, and then you want to play one of the micro expansions, then play another one of the mediums, then play a micro, and so forth to get through your 10. Because the micro expansions just basically give you an extra 4 rounds, I think is what it says, or an extra 4 turns. It's got to be rounds. Why would it be turns? Micro expansions, an additional 4 rounds. So it'd be a much shorter game than normal. So we're going to go ahead and start. We get the top 4 cards as our starting village here. I got to remember I'm zoomed in right now. All this. All right. So these are our first 4 cards. So we can see here we have Wild Grasslands is going to give us 1 gold. Our trader, like I said, we can discard her to spend that gold to gain a wood. We can discard this one to gain 3 wood, but then we flip this, which the felled forest basically is worth absolutely nothing to us if we do that. And then we have the wild grasslands, which gives us 1 gold as well. So you cannot use the gold to do these actions, right? So if I use this card, I can't use this card as a gold to then, or if I use this gold, I can't use it in addition to this gold to upgrade this card, because you can't use the resources on my card. So right now I can't do anything. I need 3 gold for this. Wood isn't helping me at all. So what you can do as an action is you can draw from your deck, and you're always required to draw 2 cards, good, bad, or otherwise. So we will draw 2 more cards here. So that did give us our 3rd wood. To upgrade our building, we need 3 rocks and a stone. So the best thing to do would be spin these 3, right? We'll just right off the bat, we'll go ahead and upgrade our trader to a bazaar. So now we can spend 1 gold to get a wood or a rock. So we will go ahead and discard all that underneath of my visage over there on the side. And then we have these 2 cards. They're not going to do anything for us. So we're just going to discard them because they don't tell us to keep them in play. So you don't get to keep resources from round to round. So we do our 4 cards again, 3, 4. So this will basically be the end of our first round. It went quick. And then we'll get more cards added to our deck, 2 new cards added to our deck every round, unless some event tells us otherwise. So we have 4 coins. We could upgrade pretty much any of these. So if I upgrade the Distant Mountains, I will start gaining rock, which is good. That's both of these. And then the Grasslands will basically allow us to discard it to gain 2. Oh, discard another card to gain 2. I think I want rock. We'll use that and that to make that a rock. And we will discard you. All right, so next round, we're adding 2 more cards to our deck. Let me put the golden rule over top of the deck so I don't see what's under there as a little spoiler. All right, so we have our jungle and we have a river. 2 new cards. So this one here, we can spend spend a gold to get wood. So it's kind of like that's what we had before. This one here, we get 1, but if we have 3 wood, then we can make it into a bridge. We can add a bridge to our little town that we're making. All right, and you don't want to rotate or change the card's directions, flip them over or anything until, an effect makes you do that. When you have the card in your hand, though, you are allowed to rotate, twist, just, see what's on the back, see what's on the front as you are choosing the cards. So, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have these 4. All right. So grasslands, mountains. First couple rounds are probably pretty boring. We could upgrade one of these 2 so we get more wood or get more or stone. I think we need more stone. So we're going to spend both of these to make that stone. And we'll do it again. All right. So we are here. You guys can see that over there. So we have the jungle, the bazaar. The bazaar now, since we've upgraded that, is going to be worth a point at the end of this game. The game is the box. So once you get through the 70 cards, that is the game for that session. And then, like I said, you add the expansions to continue your kingdom. So you can spend this to gain a wood. Right now, I don't need any wood upgrade. I could use 3 coins to upgrade our bazaar to the market, which starts giving us steel, but we don't need steel yet. I'd need 2 coins to upgrade that. Again, this is just giving me wood. I don't need wood. I do know there's a forest over here, but again, wood isn't going to do me anything right now. But I probably would have another coin. And if I had 2 coins, I'd need 3. I'd need 3 coins. Oh, I hate to not do anything. So the other thing is when you upgrade your card, that ends your turn. So as soon as you do one of the upgrade actions, you end your turn. So you kind of want to spend whatever resources you can to do other things before you upgrade a card. But normally that's what you're doing. You're spending the resources to upgrade a card. Yeah, wow. So I need 2 stone for this. And I can't even get stone right now. Like it'd be a complete waste of either way. If I discard all this, I feel like it's a waste. So we're gonna push it. We're gonna get 2 more, and you can do this as much as you want. So again, I got one more. So I have 2, but nothing I have needs 2 to upgrade. I want to upgrade a card, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do 1, 2. Unfortunately, that is all of my cards for this round, but that does give me my 3 that I need. Because I don't have enough stone to upgrade this. I need 3 stone plus a wood. I only have 1 stone. Here I'd need, hang on. Rocky area. If I have 2 wood and 2 coins, which now I have, I can upgrade this to a quarry, which is a guaranteed 2 stone. I'm going to do that. So we're going to do 1, 2. We're going to do the 2 coins to upgrade this to a quarry. The rest of these can't do anything with. And they'd be discarded anyways, because that was technically the end of my turn. So, we're going to grab the next 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, so we have the field worker. Now, whenever you got these red lines at the top, you can choose, do you want to leave it this way or this way? So you basically choose who do you want. So the field worker, we can choose a land in play and gain its production as resources. So that's kind of nice. And Servant, we can discard him to gain a resource of our choice. So it's both a resource gathering. One is a guaranteed resource. The other is I have to have a land in play too. Let's go with the field worker. I watched Meet Me at the Table Collins playthrough, and he did the servant. So let's go ahead and go with the field worker. And then the second one we don't get to flip over. He stays in. He's a bandit. He's an enemy. When played, he's going to block a card with a coin production, and then we can spend a sword to defeat him and gain 2 resources. Or if we can get the missionary out, then we can flip him over and he becomes a citizen worker for our kingdom, our civilization. All right. So, shuffling these is not the easiest, because I mean, normally, like, if you're going to be shuffling over and over and over again, you want to sleeve, but that's normally to protect the cards. In this particular game, protecting the cards is not really needed. Plus, you're going to be stickering them and other things, writing on them. So, sleeving was not in the cards as it would be. All right, so we have 2, 3, so we have 3 gold. But nothing needs 3 gold. Over on our draw pile, we do have our 2 stone, which we would have 2 stone, 3 stone. We would just need another wood, and we can upgrade to our town hall. Upgrading the town hall, we can play 1 land from our discard pile. So we discard this, and we get to bring a land in for free. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the wood. All right, so we can get the wood. So we are going to discard this and spend a coin to get a wood. Then that's going to give us... Oh, hang on. No, I still don't have enough wood, do I? Still don't have enough wood. Dang it. And I don't want to draw again because that's going to cause the bandit to come out and he's going to land on top of that. Oh, no. This is what I wanted to do. Sorry, I was looking here for 2 wood. No, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to spend that to get a wood. We only need 1 wood. And we have 1, 2, 3. Then we get to turn that over. So now we have a town hall. And whenever you flip a card, whenever you turn a card or rotate a card or do an upgrade, it is immediately discarded. Let me get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's nice when you catch him on top, because then you don't have to worry about him covering up your resources, because he came out, there was nothing for him to cover up. So choose a land to play, gain its production as resources. So I could gain another wood, or I could gain another coin right now. Unfortunately, neither do anything for me. Let's go ahead and draw 2 more. All right. So now I could upgrade my grasslands, which is probably all I can do. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use her to gain a coin. We're going to use this coin to upgrade our grasslands, and then everything gets discarded. All right. Last 2 cards. Probably can't do anything with them because it's 2 cards. Yeah. So I have 1, 1. I could get 3. Oh, no. I can upgrade to get a bridge. Let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to gain the 3 wood, and then unfortunately we're going to make it a felled forest. So we are going to have to spend some money to get that resolved. But now we have our bridge, which not only gives us the 1, but it's also going to give us 2 points at the end. And now we can upgrade it to a better bridge later. All right. So we'll get our next 2 cards. All right. So we have another Distant Mountains, which is one we can get to a quarry. And then we have another bandit coming in to visit with us. Here he comes. So we'll get so far, there'll be a certain point where we will get to, and it will have us say stop if you want to stop, right? It's kind of like the tutorial. You can stop now. Otherwise, you're going to start destroying cards and adding stickers. So that's going to, I think that's coming up. I don't know how far away that is. Here we go. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we got? And we have him on top. We have him on top, but we have the 3 coins to upgrade our jungle. Or we upgrade one of our lands. Oh no, or we could do 3 coins to upgrade the plains, which would give us farmlands, which is 2 coins instead of 1. This one I have to discard a friendly card to get the 2 coins. If I upgrade the jungle, I'm going to start getting a wood, and I can spend a coin to gain 2 more wood. What do I need more? Do I need more coins or more? I think I need more wood right now. So we're going to spend the 3 coins to upgrade this. That's how that's going to work. Then we're going to take a drink before that bandit comes out. Bandit's making me thirsty. Now we could, since there's 2 bandits, we could luck out and get a bandit, get a land with a coin, get a bandit who's going to cover that up. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we lucked out. 4. All right. So we got our quarry. We need 2 coins here. We need 1 coin here to get our forest back. And I have a coin over there. I think we need our forest back. I have nothing I need to upgrade with stone. So yeah, let's use this to get our forest back. Plant some trees. Plant some trees. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we lucked out again. Bandit on top. All right. So, can I do anything with this? Because that could be the factor, too, of why I might have to draw them. So, she's going to let me gain another coin. I have a coin, or she gains me a wood. But 2 coins will upgrade these. So, I think we're going to use her to produce a coin to upgrade this one to the plains. Get rid of those. All right. This is the last round, the last turn of this round. All right, what do we got? Really, I don't think I can do anything with this. Well, this I can discard. So I could defeat him, right? I've got my town hall. My town hall actually has a sword. I missed that the first time. This has a sword. So I could defeat him. Right now he's worth -2, but I think I want to see if I can convert him. Unfortunately, I don't know what cards I'm going to need to upgrade to convert him, to get the missionary. So I can't upgrade this because I don't have enough coins. This I would need 3 coins, and I don't have enough. If I played this, I don't think there's a land that's going to give me enough to upgrade anything, because everything's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Do I kill this bandit? Do I kill this bandit and I don't get 2 workers? What does the worker do? Choose a building and play, gain its production as resources. Okay, so he's kind of doing the same thing that the girl does, except for it's a building instead of a location, which means if you add production to a building through stickers, that could be helpful. I've got 2 of them. I don't want to waste this turn, so I am going to use that to destroy this. Now, again, it says in the rules, until you get to card number 23, I think it is, don't listen to that. But afterwards, you can rip it up, tear it up, burn it. It even says use it as toilet paper. I would not use this as toilet paper. We're going to go ahead and toss them up there. Goodbye. So we did that. I can't upgrade anything. So that is the end of that round. So we're going to do 1, 2. So our new cards, we have Hills. The hills are alive with the sound of music. And we have the East Cliffs. So the East Cliffs have 2 upgrade paths. We can either do 3 stone to give us a wall, or we can use a stone, 2 steel, and a wood to give us a smithy. The smithy, we get to reset and discover jewelry, which I imagine is probably going to give us some kind of like bonus, like, you know, or more money. And then the wall. Oh, and then when it's this way, when it's a smithy, we can make an arsenal. So we gain an additional attack for each person in play. And then the wall stays in play, plus it gives me an attack. Okay. Then the hills turn into a chapel. Okay, so here's the missionary. So this is how we get the missionary. So we definitely want to try to go for that one. All right, so we can convert this other one. The other bandit is going to be a nice and gentle and reformed citizen, as it would be in our kingdom. All right. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so to make this upgrade, I need a coin, a stone, and a wood. I currently only have coins. I want to upgrade this. So she will give me another coin. I mean, I'm not coin poor right now. So let's go ahead and do 2 more. That's more coins. I need wood. So and none of these will give me wood. Let's do 2 more. Of course, that gave me stone. So that gave me the stone, and then the bandit's up next. And the thing is, if I upgrade 1 card, all this goes away. So all these draws would have gone to waste. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. He's gonna come out and cover that up. 2. We're gonna do it again. Jeez, I probably shouldn't. This was probably a horrible decision on turn, because that is a lot of resources now that I've basically wasted just to get this, and this. Like, I did all of that just so I could do this. And the problem is I upgraded this, right? So because I upgraded this, I have to immediately discard it. So I can't use this effect until I get it again. So it'll be next turn before I even get to use that. That was a bad idea. That was a horrible decision. Horrible decision on my part. We're going to see if that comes back and bite me. It probably will. Because now I've got these 4 and I'd rather just draw the 5th card because, well, why not? All right, so 2 coins. I got 2 wood. I can spend a coin to get another wood or stone. To upgrade this, I need 2 wood and 2 coins. So I have 1 wood, 2 wood, but I don't have 2 coins. Dang it. I told you it was going to come back and bite me. Told you it was going to come back and bite me. Because I can't upgrade this. I could upgrade this, sorry, but I can't upgrade this, so I need 2 stone to get 2. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend this to upgrade this to a sacred well. And then we can destroy this to discover a shrine. On a subsequent turn. On a subsequent turn. All right. So we got 2 more. Uno y dos. All right, so we got another forest, which is good. Oh, we need the wood. That was what hurt me. I had no wood. And then we have a swamp. The swamp upgrades to an accessible swamp, which just gives me points. And then upgrade it again. You get a garden, which gets you coins. And then upgrade it again. Starts getting you some goods. All right. All right, see if we can get the missionary pulled out. And then it's going to be another round before we get rid of that bandit, though, isn't it? Most likely. Most likely. The only problem with games like this, and I kind of have the same thing with, there's a couple other ones where you have to shuffle, but you got to leave the cards in the order they are. Like, you have to, like, luckily me, I can look at the camera and be like, hey, I'm talking to you. But normally you can see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have 3 plains, a forest. I don't have any stone. There's 1 stone here. And I can spend a gold to gain 2 instead, which would allow me to upgrade my forest to another sacred well. I don't need another sacred well. Because the problem with that, it's going to reduce my wood. I don't want to reduce the amount of wood. So, I have 2 coins, which means I can't use them to upgrade these, but I could use it to upgrade the huge tree to the deep jungle, which gives me 2 wood per turn. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that 3rd coin. There it is. There's that third coin. All right, so we're going to use 1, 2, 3 to upgrade you. Discard the rest. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, to do this, to get my missionary that I need to spend 3 coins. I currently only have 1 because he just stole 1. So now I have 2. 1, 2. That's the second one of that group. That's not going to help me. Do I keep digging? Do I keep digging? What else can I do if I don't dig? So I can't build the lumber. How would I build the lumber mill? Oh, I need it when it's the felled trees, then I build the lumberjack. Okay, so I need to remember that on the other forest. I need to do the felled trees and then go the other direction. All right. What else can I do? I don't know. I need to put my glasses back on. There we go, Will. I don't want to upgrade the chapel yet. I don't have the resources in it, but I don't upgrade that yet because then I can't get my missionary. I need 3 stone. I don't have. I need 3 coins, which I technically have. I could upgrade the bazaar. Which, again, all that's going to let me do is gain metal, which I don't need yet. But if I upgrade it again, it's a festival and I can get any one resource. I want the missionary. So we're going to do 2 more. Because I only need 1 more coin. Oh, that did not give me 1 more coin. Now, the field worker, she's going to give me 1 more coin. The problem is I'm going to be in that same boat where I feel like I'm wasting so much of my resources. I wish this bazaar would allow me to spend any one resource to get a coin. But it doesn't. I do have 3. I could upgrade my bridge. That way it's not a fully wasted turn. I wanted my missionary, though. What did the better bridge give me? Same 1 coin, but it gives me more victory points from 2 to 4. And then I can upgrade it to discover a new region. Ooh, I like discovering new regions. Yeah, I don't... How many cards do I have here? I'm not gonna, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 5. So I probably have just enough to do something with those. So I don't want to do 2 more. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's spend our 3 to upgrade our bridge. And unfortunately, nothing else I can do with any of this. All right. And we're just going to do all 5 because pretty much have to. All right. So she's going to give me an extra of any resource, basically. I can make an accessible swamp, so the swamp really doesn't start to help me until I upgrade it. Which I guess is what I'm going to do because I don't have enough for that. I could upgrade my grasslands. Oh, we wanted to fell the forest, didn't we? But I don't have any stone for this. So I want to make the lumberjack. So it doesn't say, so here's the thing. It doesn't say that I can't make more resources than I really need. So I'm going to do that ability to gain 3 wood. I don't need 3 wood, just so I can fell the forest. And then we're going to use the coin to make our swamp accessible. All right. What are our next 2 cards? 1, 2. All right, so we got another swamp. And then we got a lake. The lady in the lake is going to give us 1, but we have 2 upgrade paths. So if we upgrade the fisherman, we get a coin. If we upgrade to the lighthouse, it stays in play. You can discard the top card of your deck. Okay, so it's a card that I know I don't want when I want to try to get more cards. Or if we get the fisher's cabin, we can upgrade it to a fishing boat. And we discover the shore. So we discover a new location. Okay. I don't know. Don't know what path I'll go. I guess it really, like, I hate to say it depends, like, what card you draw, but I think some of this just depends on, like, okay, what card did I happen to draw on this turn to be like, okay, what am I going to upgrade? Or at least that's the way I've been playing. I haven't really been looking at the back of the cards each time. Maybe I should have been. At least we finally got a big enough deck where it's like, it feels like, feels like I can actually shuffle it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got our missionary here, but I do not have enough coins again. Again, I wish I could sell my wood at my market to make me coins. So I have 2 of my 3 coins. So we're going to go for 2 more. And there we go. We got our worker. So our worker is going to make us a coin. So 1, 2, 3 coins. We can go ahead and get the missionary, which is card number 103. So how do I... It's the easiest way to do this so I don't peek at all the cards. Get over there, stickers. Missionary. There we go. So here is our missionary. So he... Basically, we can spend 3 coins to convert the bandit, so that's how we get our worker. And then we can spend 3 coins to flip him over into a beekeeper. And then mark 1X. When complete, add 1 sticker as a production here. I don't know why he's got a flip over option. I guess for as a free action, I can always flip him back over. So if I get another bandit, I can always just flip him back over, I guess. Okay. So we got him. That was pretty much it. So I couldn't do anything else on that turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the problem is I'm not going to be able to take out the bandit this turn because we just got our missionary and he's over there. He's not over here. We got a lot of stone. We got 3, so I can upgrade the cliffs to the wall. Which again gives me defense. I don't know how much defense I'm going to need when. Because the bandit isn't like hurting me right now, but I imagine somewhere something is going to hurt me. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and spend our 3 to make us a wall. Sounds like a plan, Stan. All right. All right, so that was 4. Yeah. All right, so I can't do anything because of the bandit. So I can get rid of this. All it's doing for me right now is give me 2 points, but this will allow me to discover the shrine number 82 or 83. So let's go ahead and destroy that to get card number 82 or 83. 90s. 82 or 83. All right. So let's put you like this so I know where to put the other one back. Oh, there are 2 shrines. Okay, I think they're the same. They just have different numbers. Okay, yeah, so they're the same. So we'll just do number 82. All right. All right. And then all you go away. All right. Oh, hang on. I could have still tried to upgrade something. So I need 4 wood, and I have a coin over here. And I brought that out. I need 2 coins. I don't have 2 coins. So yeah, let's just get rid of it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 cards left, so I probably should just draw all 3 of them, I'm thinking. All right. So for the Felled Forest, we actually want to flip this over. I need a stone, a wood, and 2 coins. All I have right now is 1 coin. I have no wood, no nothing else. So let's just go ahead and finish off the deck. And that just gives me a whole bunch of coins. So I have 3 coins. 3 coins I could... 2 coins I can get my explorers. Yeah, because I have no wood. This needs wood, wood and stone, stone. Yeah, so I guess we're going to spend 2 to get the explorers. So then on my next turn, I'll be able to discard this to discover a new path, and then it flips back over. So I've got to continuously like cycle that card. That's what's going to happen. All right. So we did hit the stop point. So at this point, if you've made it this far into the video, at this point, you basically have gotten to the non-damaging portion of the game. And then now it's going to say stop. Now that we've got the hang of it, You may reset to start again. If you like to give it your best shot, you can continue. Discover 4 cards, cards 24 to 27. Look at them now. Then decide if you want to restart or continue. After this card comes the legacy part of the game where we're going to be destroying things. And then there's rules clarifications on the back. Cards 25, 26, 27 are permanent. They stay in play. The armory, treasury, and track cards let you spend my resources on my turn to basically mark off spots on them. You will not be able to complete tracks before the end of the game. You try to get as far as possible. So again, this is where your expansions or the mini expansions come in. So 24. Fertile soil. This land seems to grow anything. Add 1 sticker as a reduction to a land. All right, do we have a land that I've upgraded to a pretty good amount? Or that I don't plan to upgrade again? Building land. Swamps are useless. Maybe put it on the accessible swamp, just so it can do something for now, until I upgrade it. That's a possibility. The shrine. New turn, discard to make 1 other card stay in play. So it's same thing. It doesn't give me anything, but I think I would probably keep this card longer. The only problem is then, like, if I upgrade it, you end of turn, you get to do 2 cards. It'd make me not want to upgrade that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it on the accessible swamp. So I think we will go ahead and put a coin on the accessible swamp. That way, at least it's got some value for me now. All right. Efficiency. You're getting the hang of this. Choose 1 building and boost its production. Add a resource sticker to it to make 1 more of that same one. So the town hall, I could make another sword. The wall can make another sword. The chapel could make another coin. The bazaar makes me absolutely nothing. I think we'll do, because I think we're going to keep the wall, right? Because the other one I can still upgrade, I think, right? Yeah, my town hall can still upgrade. So let's do the wall. We will add another sword to it. All right. Don't like that that's black. That's kind of like annoying me now. Be nice if it was clear stickers. Resource stickers are numbered 1 through 6. Okay. Reminder, when discovering a parchment card like this, follow all instructions, then destroy this. So, bye-bye. All right, so the next card is the army. So this is permanent. As a basically in my turn, I can spend a sword to improve any of my marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. So again, that wall is going to come in handy because I'll be able to, in my turn, use my wall to upgrade my army. My treasury, I can at the end of my as an end of turn, I can spend a coin below to fill up your treasury and mark an X from left to right. And basically, it's worth victory points at the end of the game. Now the army does upgrade. You can it flips over to the grand army. Treasury is an extended treasury. So, export, this card's permanent. I can spend goods to put a mark on this track, and then between rounds I can use these effects if I've reached enough things. So once I reach enough and in between rounds, I could add sticker 1, 2, 3 on 1 land, which is the resources. Sticker 7 on 1 person, so forth and so on as we go through. So these are permanent. We'll put these down here. Get my marker. 20, what'd say? I needed what cards? 24, 25, 26, 27, which is what we got. All right, so we will cover you up. All right. Do I still add 2 cards this time? I think not, because this just told me... okay, this turn we discovered 4 cards instead of 2. So right. That was the end of that round. Golden rules go over here, stickers go over there, and we're going to shuffle. Now here's my question. I don't know how badly these stickers are going to mess with shuffling. All right, so we're hoping for a mercenary bandit combo. At some point, we want that mercenary to turn into, or that bandit to turn into a remodeled citizen and help us out in our kingdom. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have these, and we have. I know we have our explorers over here. The explorers don't need anything to do. I just have to discard it, and then it turns into a bridge. So I need 3 to upgrade the planes. I need stone and wood. I need stone and wood. 3 stone on the lake gets me the lighthouse, which allows me to discard the top card of my deck. I wanted to do this, but I don't have anything for it. So I could upgrade the plains to farmlands. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we're going to spend... Oh, no, I don't have 3. Dang it. Hey, this is my 3rd. And if I bring out the explorers, I'm not going to have 3. But without it, the only other thing I could do would be upgrade to another plains. Although I could use... Well, I was saying I could use this to gain 2, but that's not going to be needed. This is the one I want to upgrade. All right, let's do it. We're going to do 2 more. Of course, it's the bazaar. All right. I'm going to discard him to discover a new region. So we're going to the 70s. I feel like I should have split this deck in half. The exploration cards. So 71, 72, 73, or 74. All right, so this is new. Shore, and then we get a building, a shipyard, and then we get a trade ship, and then we get a trade route. And when played, we discover a pirate. The canyon's going to give us metal, and then we can do miners, which I guess more metal. We can, and it builds us another wall. And then a forest and another distant mountain. Let's go for fun. Let's get our shore. Oh, I forgot when I did that. I did need to flip it back over to the bridge. All right, we'll put you guys back in there. Maybe we'll discover you again. We will discover something else, maybe. All right. So that was not an upgrade action. So we're still in the turn. So now... Again, if I want to upgrade this, I need a 3rd coin. And again, my building, I didn't add the coin to... Well, this didn't have a resource I could get. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. 1, 2. So that worked out good. So now we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to upgrade this to the farmlands. Now we have some farmlands. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we can upgrade our chapel. Yeah. So we need 2 and 2. Good to go. We now have a church. So we can spend 4 gold to discover the priest. We'll get a priest in our nice little church we just built. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bandit is on top. So we have the bandit on top. Can I do anything here without pulling the bandit? So I can improve the swamps. And I just get, again, another accessible swamp. I need 3 coins here. I don't have 3 coins. And if the bandit came out, he's going to do that. So I think we're just going to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to discard this to gain 3 wood again. And then this, and then we can upgrade that to be accessible. Into my turn, I can discard to make one other card and stay in play. There's no other cards to stay in play, so it just goes away on its own. All right, so. And I forgot about this down here, but I don't think at any time did I leave a sword. No, I never left a sword or a coin out there, right? I did this turn. Those are previous turn. I left her out there. We upgraded the church. I might have left a coin. I probably left a coin. So I'm going to say I at least left the coin because that was a lot of coins. I forgot about these down here. So we're going to mark out the first one of those. All right. So now I've got a very small deck here. I should be able to get my should be able to get everything I need because that's 4. And then we'll just go ahead and draw 5, 6. And then we'll discard him. Spend 3. Oh, didn't get my 3 coins. Oh, I had the combo and I didn't get the 3 coins. Oh, that sucks. I only have 1 coin. I could kill him. I don't want to kill him. I want to turn him into a good guy. Oh, man. And 1 coin isn't going to do anything for me. 1 stone's not going to do anything for me. This is the card I added the coin to. I figured, oh, we're adding a coin here. They're going to be helpful. No. Wow. Yeah, I can't do anything. So, we will just discard all that, I guess. Nothing else I can do with those. Alright, so we will get 2 more cards. 1, 2. We're about to hit another stopping point, it says. Alright, so the first one is an event. So this is new. Volcanic Eruption. Immediately, while this is in play, destroy the next land you play. When you do, flip this over. It will give us some ashland, and then we can upgrade our ashland to a young forest. For time, so at the end of the round, I can mark something from the top to the bottom. When you mark one of those, add a sticker as 2. Add a sticker 2 as production. So sticker 2 is wood. So you basically can turn this into a 3 wood gaining item. Let me double check that time symbol again. So I might have screwed up something as well. On the time effect, you have to do that to end your turn. And if you do an upgrade during your turn, that ends your turn as well. Golden rule number 4. Upgrading a card ends your turn. Yeah. So you can't do the end of card effect and upgrade. You have to choose what do you want to do. I may have cheated that last round. All right, person here, so I can either get a coin or a sword. So far, I've not needed the swords. The coin guy gives me a rock. The sword guy gives me a pretend noble. Reset to add any resource stickers of production on any stage of this card without stickers. Okay, so you can basically keep spinning him around, turning him into different things. So I think right now, he's got to stay top up anyways, so this is how he has to start. So we'll go with that. And I think we finally hit the shuffling portion of the game. All right. All right. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, I could get rid of this right now, right? But I would have to destroy my felled forest. But this is going to give me more wood. I think that's the safest thing to destroy. I mean, besides like a grasslands or something. Luckily, it came out as the last one, so I don't technically have to do this turn. Is there anything else I can do, though, if I don't? I do have 2 coins, so I could upgrade my wild grass to a plains. But then I risk it destroying something I wouldn't want it to destroy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2. So this will destroy this immediately. This gets flipped over. As soon as something's flipped, it gets discarded. That wasn't an upgrade. All right, so now I have my kind of in the same boat I was in. So I can upgrade him for free, but I'm fine with him being a coin. So I think I need 4 coins to discover a priest. This is a sword. Is there a coin under there is the question. Let's go one more and see if I can get the coin. I did not get the coin. Ah, that's not going to be helpful either. Although I could upgrade it right now. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play that to bring this back. Then I'm going to spend, doesn't matter, any 2 coins. I was trying to get the church, but that's fine. I'll spend these 2 coins to now upgrade this. That will end my turn. I forgot last time the castle was the wall is supposed to stay in play, and I keep discarding it, I think. So let's put it maybe here so I don't forget. About there, maybe? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So. All right, so I got rock, a coin, another coin, 2 wood. So I can upgrade my rocky area. So what do I upgrade it to? To a quarry. Yeah, that works. So let's go ahead and use our 2 stone, 2 coin. Get us another quarry. A quarry, a quandary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's perfect. No, it's not perfect. I need 3 coins. Well, she gives me a coin. Yeah. So we're going to do it. 1, 2. And then this gives me 1, 2, 3 coins. So I can do this, spin these 3 coins to flip him over, get us a field work. Oh, this was I think it does the same. So I'm going to slightly cheat here. So I have a guy and a girl. Oh no, they are different. I wanted him. So I would have actually, when I was destroying, I would have destroyed that bandit instead. Because this was the one I wanted to keep. So I didn't know they were different on the back. Otherwise, I would have looked before I destroyed him. Because I have plenty of opportunities to destroy the other one too. So it's not really that big of a deal. All right. So that's that. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 cards left. Probably going to have to play them all here. So I don't see... Man, because this doesn't do anything for me. It takes 2 coins and a... Yeah, because I could keep one card at the end of my turn, but I think it's just better just to get the 3 cards. All right. So we have our farmlands. We have a lot of coins. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 coins, 2 stones, no wood. And that's what I need. I need wood for this. I need wood for this. I need wood for that. Oh, 3 coins here, though. I could upgrade this. So I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade that. Is the end of the round. All right. So we have another stop. Stop. With your kingdom growing and flourishing, many are coming here to pursue their dreams. This round, instead of discovering the next 2 cards, look at the 4 next cards of the box, 31 through 34. Choose 2 of them, destroy the others. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw our golden rules back on top, so we're not cheating. All right, so we get to choose 2 and destroy the others. We have an inventor, we have an entrepreneur, we have a scientist, and we have an engineer. So the The entrepreneur is going to give me this. I need this for my export, so I think I want to do him. All persons, including the scientists, get an additional coin. Destroy one of the following cards to play to discover and improve. So if I get rid of the lumberjack, I discover 100. Get rid of the food barns, I get 101. Get rid of the fishing boats, I get 102. And I was thinking about doing all those, so I kind of like that. And then she's worth 5 points per X. Or reset and mark 1X on that side if possible. Then discover an invention. So she invents things. I like the engineer. So I think we're going to do the engineer. So this, we're never going to see these. We're never going to get a scientist. We're never going to get an inventor. If you play, in order to play through everything, you have to have multiple base sets. So it's a good thing it's like I said, like 16. I think it's like $16 right now on Amazon. But even if you get some of the expansions, you're only able to actually play through one part of the expansion. So it kind of, you're probably looking at like 3 base sets. And in some expansions, I think you only get 1 playthrough out of it. So you have to duplicate those. But I know that they have another expansion coming out for this one. And that I think it'll be the last of the Feudal. And then I think they're going to a different area. So I have to see. So you gotta be careful when you're shuffling, because remember, it's got to stay in the direction that it's supposed to be in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got our engineer. Unfortunately, he's not going to do much for us right now. And if we upgrade him, okay, he just turns into a trebuchet. I can defeat an enemy or permanent, and then I mark an X on my army. So I kind of don't want to do that because I want to do my upgrades. So I need 2 coins and 2 wood, which I have, to upgrade to a shallow mine. It does remove one of my stone. But it gives me my first does give me my first metal. And then I can destroy it to discover an actual mine, which might give me more. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of that to discover the shallow mine. And get rid of it. So now I forgot about these cards. So before I kept pulling just so I could try to do something. I forgot I can spin the leftover coins and leftover swords now. I got to remember to do that instead of drawing into more cards. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got our worker. So he will combo with a building, but I have no building with resources because I didn't put it on my sanctuary. But at the end of turn, I can discard this to make 2 other cards stay in play, which is pretty much my hand. And then I have another land coming in with another coin. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to... Yeah, I think we're just going to end our turn. And so we'll get rid of both of those. Keep these 2 in play. Then we will draw... I think you always draw 4. You always draw 4. Turn, discard all cards in play except those stay in play. Starting turn. Oh, yeah, so start a turn, so 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we did get our opportunist. So we have a lot of money now. To upgrade the swamp, I need 1 wood. This is what I've been missing out. I've not been able to get this combo. I need wood and a stone so I can get this felled forest turned over to lumberjack and then combo it with that other one. I could get my explorers again. Yeah. I could get the market. So the market allows me to get a wood, but I still wouldn't have the stone for this. But I would have 2 coins and a stone to make a swamp garden, which will start getting me goods. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Oh, and there's my stone. Oh, that changes things. That changes things. So I think I'm going to go here. So we're going to spend 1 gold to get a wood. And then we have our stone. 2 more coins so we can upgrade this. So now we have our lumberjack. So now we combo that with the engineer, we're now going to be able to make that better. It says you get the better version of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I do have the field worker. The lake needs 4. And the same thing, I need to get... What did the engineer want? The engineer wanted me to have the fishing boat. So I think, yeah, I have to upgrade the fishing cabin and then flip it over to flip it to the boat. All right. So we need 2 stone, 1 wood. All right, so we're going to spend him, because it's just to spend him, to get 1 tick mark on our track for our exports. We have exported 1 good. All right. And then I have 3 coins. I have 2 coins technically, because this doesn't count, and this needs 3 to upgrade. So let's go ahead and draw. So we're going to draw 2. So now I have my 3 coins. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and we will upgrade our plains to another farmland. And then our castle stays in place. Put you back over. Right there. Right there. Right there. As Lucita says, right there. 2, 3, 4, and I only have 2 more, so rather just draw them both. All right, so we have our church. Our church needed 4 gold. I'm currently at 2. It's not enough. Missionary needs 3 gold. Currently at 2. Not enough. I can end my turn to mark the top card here and add wood there. I could also end my turn to progress my army, which will give me 1 point. I wish I could upgrade my grasslands. I think let's go ahead and upgrade this card, because right now this card's doing nothing for me. So we're going to end the turn to, although I do have 3 swords. This will come into play again, but do I get the 4 points? I mean, this is going to come into play a lot again too, for 2, and then that's 3. No, let's make this card worth something. So we're going to end our turn, mark that off. Then we get to add a number 2, which is a wood. That way this actually has some use. All right. That is that. All right, what do we got coming at us? Got 1, 2. All right, so we have a mercenary now. As a person, we can spend 2 gold to mark 1 to 2 swords. So basically, he just gives us swords when we use them. We can upgrade him for 3 plus a medal to serve somebody. Looks like the what's his name, Helmsworth. So he's a knight. Here we can spend 3 metal to add sticker 5 here, which is another sword. And then we can spend another 4 to add another sticker. So basically he can be worth 3 swords as we upgrade him. But the question is, do we just get rid of all these first before you upgrade him, right? I mean, that's a bunch of free attacks. I would think. I wouldn't think you'd want to upgrade him until you get through all of that. Oh, but you have to spend money. And then mountains, rocky. So it's same as before. We get the quarry and then the mine. The quarry and then the mine. All right. Still never learned how. I have never learned how to riffle shuffle. And I think the problem too now is with like a lot of the games, right? They're coming out with the thicker cards. Like doing a riffle shuffle is probably not as easy And especially if they don't have like a linen finish, which of course these don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not going to be able to accomplish that either. All right, so we have our field worker, which gives us an extra coin. So it looks like the only thing we can do, we could keep 2 cards into play. So we've got our shrine. Although I could do this. I could do my explorers. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and upgrade my explorers. So spin these 2 to upgrade the explorers, which means that does end our turn. So we don't get the extra. That's hard. Like determining when I want to end my turn or when I want to use the coins for the abilities down here below. Making those decisions is rough. So we got our young forest, which is actually worth something now. Our wall's going to stay into play. Sanctuary is going to let us keep 2 cards in play. So I think we just do that. Yeah, I think we just use this. This stays into play no matter what. So we'll just put you right there. And then we're going to keep these 2 in play. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so mercenary's not doing us any good, unfortunately. I have 3 wood, 1 coin, which could get me another wood, but I can't upgrade anything. Now's when I need the shrine to keep the lumberjack in play to try to get my engineer. I could make this a big sword turn, which would mark off 2 because I'd have 1, 2. Actually, I could do 4 when I need. Only 3 is all I can do. 2 wood. To upgrade this, I need 3 coins. I only have 2 coins. That's not a coin. That's another sword. And this isn't 1 or 2 coins. I wish it was 1 or 2 coins, because if I only need 1, it's a waste of a coin. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to end the turn for the army. I'm going to spend, either way, I'm spending the 2 coins to get 1 sword. And then I have 2 swords there, so that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Which means all this, including my wall, goodbye wall, goes away. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we got our mercenary, my quarry. Always fun. I need 4 stone for that. Even the lake, if they came out, I need 4 stone. No, I need 2 stone and a wood. 2 stone and a wood. 3 coins for him. I can't do anything with any of this. I'm close to this, so I think we're going to go ahead and draw. Did not do what I wanted to do for this one. However, now we have our 3 coins. I can now upgrade him to a beekeeper. So, beekeeper, basically I discard him, and then I get to fill this up, and he becomes a 2 coin production. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so my entrepreneur. I can discover the school. I forgot the entrepreneur actually had an ability. I can end my turn to discover a school. I can't upgrade this because I need a wood. He works off a building. There's no buildings. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to end my turn to discover the school, which is card number 118. Wherever that is. No. School. All right, so we have a small school, which we can end our turn to upgrade a person in play for free. I'm guessing that's upgrade him with whatever I want. Then we turn it here. We can end our turn to upgrade a person in play for free, then flip the card. Then we can end our turn to add 1 resource sticker, 1 through 6, to a person. Oh, upgrade, meaning flipping them without paying the resources. Okay. Then go to here. And here we can end our turn to add 1 resource sticker, 1 through 6, to a person in play. And then I'm thinking this is... We're going to perform this effect, cross it out with a pin. It may not be used. Okay. So after that, then we can't do it anymore. We can't downgrade this card, so it would only be worth the 6 VP at the end of the game. Okay. I like it. We get to make a person grand. And that would be where I'd probably want to flip that knight over, because then I get to use him longer with that upgrade. Like I can upgrade him for free and then use it to add the resources to him. I think that's probably the best play. All right, so it's 4. I have 2 cards left. Let me see if I can do anything here. So I need the food barns, which I don't have yet. I can destroy this to get a mine. I would have to assume it's better, right? If you're going to destroy a card, I would have to assume they're going to give me a better version. So, and this is not upgrading a card, so that would not end my turn, and then I could use the 2 coins for the treasure. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to destroy this to find the mine, 84, 85, which we've already learned is the same thing. So we want 84. All right, so we have a mine now. It is a building. So we get basically the same thing, but now we can upgrade it further. So that's cool. All right, so get rid of that and that. Oh, no, he's still in play. It doesn't matter. So we're going to use these 2 coins to end our turn and mark off the next X on our treasury. So I like that. I like that now they have these objective cards down here, so like it doesn't feel like I'm wasting turns when I don't have cards out. So here, same thing. Can't do anything. I was debating, should I have drawn them? It wouldn't have helped me either way. And I can't do anything with a single coin. I can't do anything with 2 wood. That's what it is. That is what it is, guys. All right. So, oh, I got another stop. Stop. It's time to set up some goals for your kingdom. Something to strive for. Discover 5 cards this round instead of 2. 38 through 42. The first 3 are golds. For each card, you need to choose one of its sides now. It cannot be changed later. All right, so we need 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And cover golden rules up. All right, so it says for what? All right, these 3 are goal cards. So we have to decide what we want. I thought these ones you couldn't either. Yeah, you must choose. So I don't know why it said these cannot be changed later. These can't be changed later either. So I don't know why it said that. All right, so strength in numbers is worth 2 victory points per person. This one is worth 2 victory points per production with a sword. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I've got. What do I got? I got 1 person, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 people. 9, 10, because they're giving me 2 more. That seems like the logical choice. Oh, permanent. So this doesn't go back. This doesn't go in the deck. All right. Expanding borders. You win 75 or more cards in your kingdom, not counting permanent cards. This is worth -2 points for each card missing from the 75. Is this game resettable if you leave sleeves? I saw somebody on BGG. He found a way, like he used perfect fit sleeves, and then he used regular sleeves, and then he's using other sleeves to take the stickers off and put them on other sleeves. But here's the thing, David, you weren't here at the beginning. It's $16. Like, it's literally $16. You could buy another copy. The reason you would want to replay it is because the expansions are kind of limited, right? Because you would have to rebuy them too. So if you wanted to replay this campaign and make multiple kingdoms using different expansions in different ways, because you get totally different outcomes, then I could see where you'd want it to be reusable. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's technically not, because you are adding stickers. So you'd have to peel the stickers off. You are marking cards too, right? So depending what you use to mark the cards. But that's, I think, what he was doing. He was using the one sleeve to mark with like a dry erase and then sliding in another sleeve so it didn't come off. So this requires to have at least 75 cards. We're at -1 point per card with exactly 0 points. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you basically are forced to upgrade all your cards. Ooh. But I don't know if I'm going to have a 75 card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 29. Like, I'm not even a third of the way to 75. Let's go for the expanding borders. We'll try to get 75 cards. It just means I gotta be careful about destroying cards. We're at 25 if there's no enemy in your kingdom. Trader, we're 25 if your production of goods is 10 or more. Right now my productions of goods is 1. Let's go with trader. Why not? All right. So now for these guys, you're streaming Elden Ring after this? No Elden Ring after this. No Elden Ring after this. This alone would take me long enough. I don't think that this is 6 hours. Well, yeah, let's do a 6 hours of Elden Ring again. All right, so this stays in play. I can discard the top card of my deck, and I mark one of these. So he either gives me gold or gold and wood or goods. For the big merchant, I can discard her to mark 1 or 2 of these as resources. Ooh. So a random chance of getting her to get a random chance of resources, or guaranteed to stay in play until the end of the round for a more guaranteed resources. And he does have the export. So like if I was forced to, I could use him just to discard him, right? To mark the goods and do my export. Let's go with the Jester. Let's have fun. Let's do the Jester. BGG says 139 cards, 15 to 21 bucks. Yeah. I got a link down to Amazon below. That's why I saw it. I saw it somewhere. Well, Amazon's free, so yeah, good. But I saw this somewhere, and so then I reached out to Fryxgames about it because I saw they didn't have all the expansions on Amazon yet. And then they said, sure, we'll send it to you. So it came last week, so I figured I'd play that this week. If I was going to make my own card game, do you think it's worth creating strategy in the game or skill? Depends on the kind of card game you want to make, right? I mean, there's no strategy or skill. This is just a relaxing, go through your adventure, creating your kingdom, right? Strategy would be, if you want a very specific card play that gets a very specific outcome. Skill just means you know what you need to do when you need to do it. It's what you like to play, right? Do you want Pokemon or do you want Magic the Gathering, I guess, right? So this one, she gains the land. Ooh, this is new. Storage. Stays in play. End of your turn, discard to make another card. Okay, so it gives me another way to keep things in play. Let's go for it. Let's go for the storehouse. Oh, is it? Or paid for premium? Yeah. So I have premium, which reminds me, I need to use my Prime Video more often. I need to use my Prime Video more often. Although, if you got this, and like I said, I think Amazon has at least 2 of the expansions, and I think the expansions are pretty cheap as well. Maybe 15 bucks or so. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, get rid of you. All right, this is what we got. like the idea of adventure, but problem with adventure is how many routes can you really go on? I mean, that's the thing. Like, you'd have to plan all that out. Or again, like a game like this where it's just taking you on an adventure without you knowing you're going on an adventure, right? It's your choice of what you want to do. So I have up to 4 coins. I have no wood. This is just going to give me 1 wood. I need 3 wood for this. Or I can spend the 2 coins to get 2 swords, but I need 3 swords. So even that's not going to help me this turn. So let's go adventuring again. So we're going to draw 2 more. I don't have any bad cards in here right now, so I'm not really worried too much. So I only have 1 wood and I need 3 or 3. If I do it again, I can make the accessible swamp into a garden. I feel like, again, that's a lot of wasted coins. Or do I just say bump it and... You know what? I did this strength and numbers where it was 2 points per person, and I just turned that storehouse into a storehouse instead of a person. So I could end my turn. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd need 7 to be able to mark off 2. Did I just do the 3? Or I need 3 swords. I can't get 3 swords. Or do I upgrade the accessible swamp? Let's go ahead and we'll upgrade the accessible swamp. I think the problem here is we're going to, unfortunately, waste a lot of money. Would you want to work on it together? Brainstorm, I'll give you 50%. No, thank you. I'm not a game designer. Couldn't help you. I'm trying to unique problems I'm facing where we take it from here. Card games. Yeah, the problem with card games is you have LCGs and you have TCGs. You don't want to go into the TCG market. You pretty much have to go LCG. And you kind of need to know what you want to go for, right? So that gave us another coin, which isn't going to do us any good. So I can discard him just to mark this. So we're just going to do that. We're going to discard him to mark that. All right. So our beekeeper now has a mark. And then we're going to do we're going to do 2 coins. Spin this coin to make a wood, so we can upgrade this. Once we upgrade, unfortunately, upgrading does end my turn. So now that's that. It's done. So I cannot use those coins for my treasury. 2, 3, 4. Right. Ooh, he's out. Okay, I got to get this upgraded. So I hate to say, oh no, I don't need to dig too far because I have my shrine here and I can keep both of these out. Yeah, that works. I need 1 wood. I've got 1 wood. Dang it. I need 2 ore. So we're going to go. Yeah. All right. Oh, no, this isn't when I needed the combo. I need the combo when they're both at the right thing because this is going to end my turn. It doesn't matter. It's what I wanted. All right. So we got our 2 and our 1. So we can upgrade to the fisherman's house. Oh, it's going to be a couple more turns. Dang it. It's either way, it worked out for me. So now I need another 3 wood so I can flip it over because I need the fishing boat for him as that combo. So, oh, hang on. Let's key, hang on. What was it on? This, right? Yeah. So this. So now at the end of my turn, I discard this to keep these 2 cards in play. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have our engineer. I don't want to upgrade, and I've got the school, right? But I don't want to upgrade him yet. Dang it. So that's bad timing for the school to come out. All right, I need 2 wood, 4 ore. I don't have that. I need 2 coins, don't have that. Card game, though a book version where your journey as a story and 2 games are the same. How do I bring it back? Don't know. That's why I said I'm not a game designer. I would say head out to like Reddit. There's some game design Reddits, and then there are a couple Discords. Some of the bigger channels, Discords, have game design forums in there too. Yeah, and the design contests on BGG, and there's forums on there for game design too. So I need 2 coins for either one of these. I could pull her, which would work with the school. It doesn't. She doesn't upgrade. Dang it. She doesn't upgrade. But she'd at least give me my 2 coins, so I could upgrade one of these 2. Actually, hang on. Ooh, the problem is I need 4 wood on this card. And that's the card I would be upgrading. If I don't do that, all I have is 2 coins, and I need 3 for the treasury. 1 sword, and I need 3. I have to. I can't use any of this right now. All right, so we're gonna need 2 more. All right. So we have our explorers. So we're gonna go ahead and discard him to gain us a new region. Nope. Where are regions? 72. There. 71, 72. Oops, where the rest of my regions go? I haven't done this 3 times yet. Oh, there you go. 72. I put them in the wrong order. All right, so I need to get the west. I think I'm going to get the West Canyon because then I can get the miners. Yeah. Right. So let's put these in numerical order so I don't screw up again. All right, so did that. Now, if I play her, so I can get 2 more wood over here. I need 4 on this one. Oh, no, she can duplicate it. Oh, no, she can't duplicate buildings. That's my other guy. That's my other guy. And I think, did I play that guy yet? Did I play the worker? I've not played the worker yet. All right. So. Again, I could upgrade these. I really don't want to go another turn. I mean, I could use this lumberjack. Oh, hang on. He works with the lumberjack. What am I talking about? Duh. Of course we're going to go 1 more turn. 1, 2. Again, you can do this as much as you want, but the more cards you draw, the less turns you're going to get per round. But that makes sense because now I'm going to use him to destroy my lumberjack, right? Destroy that. Which again is probably not a good idea because I've got that thing where I need to get 75 cards. But I get the better card, which is 100. So let's see how much better this better card is. All right. So it is a choose your own adventure card. So it goes up to 3 instead of 2. So that's good. And then I can upgrade it to 4. Or I can get wood export, which means I'm getting goods. And then I can upgrade it to a ship, which is seafaring. Now, seafaring I need, I think, for merchants or one of the distant lands. And then ongoing. So while this is in play, goods and wood can be used interchangeably. I think I want this. So we're going to upgrade our lumberjack into a wood export, because then we can use that for our export card as well. So again, we have not upgraded a card, so we have not ended our turn yet. And I did get the church. The church needs 4 coins. So I have 4 coins. 1, 2. No. I could... And that's just to discover the priest. And unfortunately, if I don't discover the priest before I flip this over, that's not good. I need the priest for 2 objectives. So we are going to definitely do that. But I only have 1, 2, 3 coins. I can get a 4th coin. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to get our 4th coin here. So we're going to discard him. We're going to spend 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get to go get Priest, which is card number 104. There he is. There he is. There's my Priest. All right. Really, card games are too much thinking. This sounds weird, but imagine the concept he's doing. He has an opponent, but the opponent is not a person. Yeah, that's standard AI, right? Most games now have an AI of some sort. All right. So the Priest requires lots of money and beer, basically. Or I can spend 2 to upgrade 1 card in play. Playing is normal. This does not end your turn. Ooh. Okay, so I still have to pay the resources, but I add 2 gold to that, and then I don't have to end my turn. Ooh. And then the Cardinal is worth 5, and he upgrades 1 card in play, paying is normal, and does not. So he's free upgrade instead of the 2. I like the Priest. He is good. He is good. I can't do anything with any of this. And the 1 swords, oh, I can get 2 more swords. I need 3 swords. Dang it, we're going to do it again. We're going again. Going again. We've not done anything that's ended our turn yet. All right. So this stays in play. So we'll go ahead and move this up here. All right. Now, I can make another card stay in play, which will probably make the wood stay in play. I do have the Jester, but he doesn't upgrade. So I think I'll probably make the jungle or the mine stay in play. I don't know how many. I've got to close my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 5 cards. I'm basically going to be drawing all of this. I don't know what I've got, though, to upgrade. The 2 wood is good, though. All right, so I think we're going to end the turn. We're going to use these 3, which means this is not going to stay in play, to mark off another one on our army. And then we're going to discard this. We're going to keep the deep jungle. I know I need less with metal, so we're going to keep the deep jungle in play. All right. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, David, that's still not working. I think it's something with YouTube not sending out whatever it's supposed to send out to say something's live, because after the streams are over, David, then the stream does show up in Streamlabs. It's the weirdest thing. I just haven't taken the time. I should go and I should open a thing on Streamlabs or YouTube, one or the other. All right, 2 coins and a wood to upgrade my swamp to a garden. 2 coins to upgrade this to the plains. He will work off of a building, but I don't have a building. And I can discard the top card of my deck, which I don't have, so therefore I can't even activate him. So, I guess I'm going to be upgrading the swamp. Or I could do 1 export. I feel like 1 export is not as advantageous. So we're going to upgrade our swamp and go here. If I was medieval times, I could be a pig farmer in Hamlet. All right, so our 2 new cards is a new event. So we have the Mason. Spend 2 gold to discover a building project. So that's good. Brick Road land. I can end my turn to look at cards 109 and 110. Destroy one of them and discover the other. Okay, and then 4 wood or 4 stone. Look at card 111 and 112. Destroy one of them and discover the other, and then it counts as a gold and victory points. I like him. Thunderstorm event. When played, discard the next 3 cards of your deck, then flip this over. It's in effect. Your lands have +2 production. You may not advance. End of your turn, flip this over. Oh, so I can't advance. So advance is when I'm drawing extra cards. I won't be able to advance while that's in play. Well, while that side's in play, I should say. And it's like it's kind of cool now. Now that I think about that, that's kind of a cool card, because as your deck gets bigger, your turns are taking longer. So having something that forces you to remove cards from your deck I think is actually kind of cool. My cleric uses his mace on monsters. Hmm. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we do got our worker over there. So our worker does work with a building. Unfortunately, my building is not a building that's going to produce anything. I don't know if pulling him out does any good. We have the town hall, which allows me to play something from my discard pile. I don't have that. I do have the 2 wood, though. And then I have the jester, which would allow me to discard the worker to mark one of these, which would give me a wood and a coin. I need 4 wood. And it's ongoing, so I can discard 2 cards to accomplish Deep Jungle into a Treacherous Building. Is that worth it? I could also just use it for 2 more export and just call this and then use this to keep this in play. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that instead. So we're going to end the turn by discarding my worker to do that, which gives me, got to flip the marker over, gives me 2 more exports. So I need 10 before I can start putting stickers. So get rid of him. And then I discard this to keep this in play. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what do we got? So we can upgrade. Ooh, I can upgrade my priest for free. I can upgrade my priest for free. Yes, please. Hang on, let me double check. Let me double check. I mean, that's expensive. The priest is so expensive. And he allows me to upgrade cards. I feel like that is the best play. I mean, I didn't double check, but I think that is the best play. Because I don't have the wood to upgrade this. I don't have the wood to upgrade this. I don't have the coins to upgrade. Yeah, that I don't know why I'm thinking about that. That makes the best play. So I'm going to end my turn to upgrade him for free. And then we flip this over and we can start adding resources to get the cardinal. That's a perfect combo. That's what I want. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have our engineer, our mason, our stone bridge, and our west canyon. So he gives me stone. He lets me upgrade stuff I don't have in play right now. Oh, man. That's the only problem with like something like that, right? Is getting that combo. Getting that combo is hard. All right, this needs everything I don't have. Well, I got 2. I've got the this and this, but I don't have the steel. This is not going to give me steel. I don't even have 2 coins, so I can't even flip that. I need 3 coins for my treasury. I have no exports. I need 4 swords from armor. So I kind of have to play cards because this would be a dead hand. So let's do 2 more. All right, so now I'm up to 3 coins. So I have these 2. I can get my explorers back. Don't have another wood, although she would give me another wood and I can upgrade my mason. Let's do that. I want to upgrade my mason. Oh, no, I don't do that yet. I want to do this. Sorry. I got to use his ability before I do that. All right. So we're going to spend 2 coins. Doesn't matter which 2 coins. To discover a building project, 88 or 89. Nope. Nope. Okay. 88 or 89? That doesn't seem right. That's build your reputation. No. Oh, I guess this is a building project. Okay. Yep. I guess these are the 2. So Oh, and that was stupid, Will. um, so, the perfect tower. Now, we're going to discard all this, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no, hang on. We don't need to discard that. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to do any... Well, I'll probably have to draw, so that's fine. So, all right, so we can do a perfect tower. Of course, you want a card in a card game. Yeah, perfect tower. But what if the perfect tower would be infinitely tall? So be it. This card is permanent. Spend stone. So I get in my turn. Spend stone to mark an X. So again, it's just extra victory points for doing it. This one, by default, it does nothing. I can either do a wood and a stone to make a town well. Buildings have a +1 production, but it's not permanent. That's the only problem. It's not permanent. It doesn't stay in play. Or for wood, would give me a pit settlement. And then I can discard it to mark these. And once I do all three, I flip this over. Stays in play. Prison gives me a sword. I can discard to mark any action below to discard one enemy. Okay, so it just discards it. Doesn't destroy the enemy. This gives me another card in my deck, though, and I need 75. I think I'm going to do this one because I need the 75 cards. I got to remember my other objectives. Although I can get this other one, too. I just have to do what I just did again. All right, so still doesn't end my turn because I've not upgraded a card. 3 stone I'm not going to have. She comes out. I need 2 coins here. And I have 0 coins. She would give me 1 coin. And I don't know what the other card's going to be. May not have any cards. Since this is a 6-hour game, is there a way to stop and store the game midway? Technically, you can, because you would just finish a round, and then you just need to make sure that you know, like, basically put your golden rules, is what I'm using as my spacer. Put your golden rules, and then you put the other deck on top. And then when you start, you're just going to draw the next 2 cards under here for the start of your next round anyways. So yeah, technically you could stop. I asked Colin, because he played it on Meet Me by the Table, and he said that's really the only way to do it. I guess, again, it's a solo legacy game, so you would just keep playing it out on your table if you had a table to do that. I don't. That was my other debate, David. When I knew it was like 6 hours, I was like, well, I could probably play that whole thing during a week, just do the lunchtime stream for an entire week. I just didn't this week because I didn't think about doing it that way, because then I wouldn't have to take it off the table. Oh, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to advance again. I don't think I'm going to get a second coin. And for this, I don't think I'm going to get any of that to even do that. And she would, I think, be more useful in whatever I can do. I think she'd be more useful than me gaining another land right now. So we're going to... But that's a waste because I can't use any of this. They're going to advance again. Oh. Woo! Thunderstorm. Yeah. So that works. So she choose a land. Oh no, choose a land and play. Dang it. Oh yeah, she duplicates this. So she's duplicating this to get me a coin. Now I have another coin. So that gets me 2 coins. There's my upgrade. That's into my turn. So when played, discard the next 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately. Then flip. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't advance. So I have no way to bring out more cards. So what I'll have to do is use my mercenary to get 2 swords, which works. This actually worked out okay. My lands have +2 production, which doesn't work. So we're going to spend the 2 coins to get 2 swords. And then we're going to use these 2 swords on the end of turn. This flips back over to do the next spot on our army. So we are building an army, guys. Here's our army. We're building an army. The next one needs five swords. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So. Sanctuary upgrades to an oratory. End of turn, discard to make up to 3 other cards stay in play. Okay. I have 1 coin, 1 goods, 1. I got 1, 1, 1. So I get 2 ore. I only have 1 coin. I need 2 ore and 3 coins. So that's not horrible. Because if I could get the 2 wood, I could upgrade my entrepreneur and make a hotel. Let's do it. So we're going to do 2 more. Not what I wanted. Not what I want. All right. So we are now at 2. We got that. 2 coins. We need a 3rd coin. My beekeeper is a 3rd coin. I can't do anything with my log cabin without 3 wood. I only have 1 wood. So let's upgrade. This is going to let me, well, no, when I upgrade it, unfortunately, it doesn't stay in play this turn. It gets discarded. But right now, I can't do anything with this. I only have 2 coins. I need 3 for my treasury. I could do the 1 export of goods. Yeah, we'll do it again. So now we're going to overpay. 2 stone, 3 coin. Upgrade this. So now we are at the oratory. Right. Sometimes cats disrupt games left on tables. Yes, they do. That's why you need a Jasper table like I have, which has inserts that go on the top to turn into a regular table. These are our last 3 cards, so I don't think we're going to be doing anything. We have 2 coins. We need 3 for the treasury. And we can spend a coin to get a wood or a stone, which nothing we have needs wood or stone. So, yeah, that was just absolutely nothing on that last turn. 1, 2. All right. So the game does end once you hit card 70. We're currently at card 45 at about 2 hours in. So we're about the halfway mark. I may see, I might go 2.5, see if I can split it down the middle. I might go another 30 minutes. All right, so a new enemy showed up. He's worth -3 points. You may not advance. That's not fine. You may not advance, upgrade, or use end of game effects. I can discard him and spend 3 swords to defeat, and then he turns into an impressed boy or a squire. So I have the swords, so I don't feel like that's going to be that big of a problem. And then we have a new land. It's a camp, which upgrades to a training, which we can spend money to gain more attack. And we upgrade this with metal, and we get another knight. So we'll have our 2nd knight. Although we don't have our 1st knight, so what am I talking about? Got to exhaust that mercenary first. Got to pay him off, get him to join our team. Or get the priest. The priest will convert him. Hang on, make sure I'm doing this right again. All right. I think that's the other thing is the game, like I said, because the deck gets bigger, the game technically gets longer the further you go into it. Like my first couple turns, David, I think it was before you got in. My first couple turns was like, can't do nothing. Next. Can't do nothing. Next. All right. So what do we got? We have the wild grass, mines, fisherman's cabin. All right. So I need to upgrade the fisherman's cabin. I don't have any wood. I have 3 coins, which I could upgrade the grasslands. I do have my storage, which allows me to keep another card in play. Yeah, let's go at least 1. Let's see what happens. We do have the Joker. He stays in play. I discard the top card of my deck. So both of these stay in play. So he could give me a wood, a coin. I need 3 wood and I have 0 wood right now. That's the problem. I have like no wood. And everything I need to upgrade needs wood. Even this needs wood. To go to the exotic fruits, needs a coin and 2 wood. I have no wood. He would only give me 1. Well, no, he's ongoing. No, I have to discard him. Sorry, he's ongoing in the fact that he's out here. So I think let's do the treasury. So we're gonna do the treasury. So we'll do these 3 for the treasury. Marks off the treasury. And then I want to keep the mine in play. Yeah, let's keep the mine in play. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the bazaar is going to give us a resource of a choice by spending a gold. I need 3 wood, 3 wood. I need all wood. I have no wood. I need... Oh, it's horrible. The treasury needs 4 coins. I currently have 3. I could get 4 coins by doing the Joker. But I can't keep the mine in play anymore. Which almost then feels like my storage was a waste. Oh, hang on, 3 coins can upgrade my market. Never mind, hang on, I missed that. 3 coins upgrade. I've been trying to upgrade this bazaar for a while. So we're going to use both of those, upgrade the bazaar to a market. Now the market, we can spend a gold to get anything including metal. And then we just need to get 1 more so we get any resource of our choice. Yeah. All right. So I think we're good there. That worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so again, all money. I have too much. I say I have too much money. I don't. 2 money will upgrade this to planes, but 4 money, which is exactly what this is, will allow me to mark my next treasury. So we're going to do that. All right. Get some wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of that is wood. And then we have run into a secondary issue of my school with no people. So question is, do I want to upgrade my mason? Right, and it's not in my hand, so I can't look at the back of it. Oh, that sucks. Do I want to upgrade my mason? For wood, I can't do anything there. Wood and stone, I don't have that. I could... I've already got a priest, so this doesn't do me any good anymore. I have no wood. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to draw 2 more. So, I can upgrade from him for free. If I upgrade him for free, the problem is I'm not going to be able to build the tower. But, if I upgrade him, that gives me the brick road, which unfortunately then goes against my other thing where I get points per person. But I can end my turn and look at the cards and discover something. That would end my... This will not end my... It will end my turn. I will end my turn. So, do I have 4 coins? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 coins. I could get 4 coins with the Jester to go ahead and upgrade to my wood shipment. Which means I either get wood shipment or an export. Is that the better option than upgrading him? Probably, because I want to get this other item. So we're going to go ahead and use him to discover whatever that other card was I didn't get. 88 or 99. Yeah. Nope. 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 Stop. 88. So now we can build the perfect tower. So now if we have extra stone, we have somewhere to put it. All right. And then that wasn't an upgrade, so therefore that was a free action. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. So to upgrade that, we do need to discard our Town Hall. And we're going to mark 2 coins. I hate to do 2 coins. I think a coin and a wood is more valuable to me. So we're going to get rid of that one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have plenty of stuff. Now we have a wood shipment worth more points. Ongoing. My wood and my barrels can be used interchangeably. So that means I can either have a really big export round, or like previously where I needed all that wood and didn't have any. Now I can have wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the oratory needs 2 coins, 2 wood, 2 stone. This needs a coin, wood, and steel. 2 wood, 2 coin, 1 coin. I don't like any of this. So I've got the 2 stone, but I don't have the 2 wood or the 2 coin. So let's go ahead and I have 1 coin. Let's not get rid of him yet. I was thinking I would just get rid of him, but I forgot. If I want to do this, I'll need the other coin. Or the oratory allows me to keep 3 cards in play if I didn't want to upgrade those. Upgrading, I can keep 4 cards in play with the oratory. I'm curious, like with the keep 4 cards in play, like how that would be more advantageous than just the advance option. I currently don't have 3. I've got 3 cards. I'd basically be leaving all 3 of these cards in play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to. Do I have anything I can do down here? 2 swords doesn't have any 5 swords. I was planning to try to upgrade this, but I know that the entrepreneur is not going to give me what I need to upgrade this. So I hate to end my turn, but I think I'm going to. Why did I just draw 2 cards? Like, what's the difference? Let's draw 2 cards. Let's advance. All right. So he's going to give me. I now have 4 stone. Now I have 4 stone, but I don't need 4 stone. Although 4 stone would get me 2 tracks up the perfect tower. And then I could discard this to. Yeah, I could discard this to keep these 3 in play. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to do this to get 4 stone, which will get us 2 up our track for our tower. And we'll discard this to keep these 3 in play. Yeah, I'm going to get 4 more. Which are the 2 worst ones to get. All right, so luckily I cannot advance, which is not the end of the world. I do have 2 swords. I only need 3, but I can't advance. And guess who's over here? That hurts. That hurts. Oh, I have 2 of the 3 that I needed. And I can't use any end of game effects. Oh, the worst timing. When played, discard the next 3 cards. So actually, he would go 1, 2. He would go away anyway. 1, 2, 3. Man. And then flip this card. My lands have +2, but unfortunately, I can't do anything. Like the Dark Knight prevents me from advancing, which means I can't draw from here. Upgrading, meaning I can't upgrade a card, or use end of turn effects, which is basically these 3 cards. And I'm 1 short. Sucks. Oh. All right, so what do I have? I have 2 coins. Actually, the only thing I've got is export. I have 1 export. Because that doesn't need end of turn. Wow, that was a complete whiff. Yeah, that's all I can do. All I can do. End of turn, this flips back over. And we'll spend him to get one more export. All right. And this is probably the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, last turn. All right. Now, we do have the Cardinal. The Cardinal allows me to upgrade one card in play, as normal, and it does not in my turn. So, this doesn't help me. This doesn't help me. This doesn't help me. But I get to upgrade one card for free. This is basically all this turn's going to do. So, I can either make this a minor, and it can be counted as 2 people. I get a stone and a steel. Or I can upgrade the canyon to another wall. I was saying, oh, I'm not going to need it. I've got plenty of swords to get rid of that guy. I don't have plenty of swords. Or for 2 swords, I upgraded them. 2 swords. Oh, forced labor. I don't think I want that. So, do I want a second wall to get rid of that guy? I think I'm almost need to, right? Because otherwise what I'm doing is I'm going to upgrade my deep jungle to a tree house, which stays in play and would give me a coin and 2 wood when I need it. Now let's go ahead and upgrade this to another wall, and that's it. That's it for that one. All right. Well, technically we hit another stop. So I was going to go another 30 minutes, but technically we hit another stop. So the question is, do I stop here? Because it tells me to stop. Stop the stream here. The win condition is beating a score level. Kind of. I mean, you put your score here. There's a barcode on the inside of the box, and you go online and register and compare your scores to other people. It's just an adventure, David. You're just going through, building your kingdom. You add another expansion, build your kingdom some more. I'm on card 47 of 70, which means I am technically halfway through. I think I will stop, and I think I'll probably then finish this Wednesday, I think is what I'm going to do. Just because it hit a stop point, it makes sense to stop. But let's go ahead, and I will still do my first impressions because this is my first playthrough of Z game. I can't give my full final thoughts of the whole game. So that's why I say it's more of a first impressions than a. Again, I need to rename that. It says final thoughts over there versus first impressions, so I always call it final thoughts. So the first thing is the components. The components are fine for what they are. The one thing, of course, that everybody should be aware of, and some people are not, Fryxgames did use the AI generator inside of Adobe. So it is Adobe's licensed images that they're using to generate art for this game. So if you don't like AI generated art, even when it is built into a art application tool like Adobe, just be known that is a factor here. For me, that doesn't bother me so much, AI art. The only thing that kind of does bother me about the AI art is it's not consistent, right? Like it doesn't always match. In some of it, like for example, the entrepreneur looks like very realistic compared to the cardinal, who looks less realistic. Now, again, if you have a very high card count game, and again, with all the expansion with the high card count on those, you probably would hire multiple artists and you'd probably get that as well. But then I think the next thing is when I look at like the lands sometimes look a little bit more plain and cartoony, or even like the lightning. So some of the art just isn't doing it for me because it's not consistent. I think is really the best thing to say. Otherwise, I mean, the card quality is fine. The stickers seem to be fine. I've shuffled a couple times. The stickers haven't fallen off. All the other components are good for what they are. They shuffle, they do what they do. The iconography is pretty clear. You understand what the iconography does. The rule is just a single double page sheet, so that's fine. Yeah, I really don't have a qualm about the components other than that. I will say for the expansions, the one thing that was disappointing, but again, it's if you're like me and you open everything right off the bat, some of the smaller expansions come in those little cellophane packs. And of course, the box isn't big enough to hold all that at one time. But again, you would be discarding cards. So you would have room, I guess, once the expansion gets there. I don't know. It was just something that I had to go grab another deck box so I could put all the expansions in the deck box. The mechanics. So This is really just what it is. You're building a kingdom. It's a legacy game. It has deck building elements or even card upgrade elements. And I like all that, right? I like card building. I like deck building. I like making my stuff better to try to figure out what I need to do. A good example is the last card, right? I upgraded to a wall because I did not have fun on that turn when that Dark Knight came out and I couldn't do nothing, right? I want to get rid of them so that way you can start going over top, right? So I like that. I like that they give you objectives. I like that later in the game, right, you got these new objective cards that if you whiffed on a card draw, you could advance if you wanted to, but if you didn't want to, you could now have something to do. So I think that's a neat little thing that they added in there. I like the multi-use card aspect. It reminds me again, because I just played the Etherfields 20 Strong, right, where you're flipping and turning the cards back and forth. When I was playing that and I knew about this, I was kind of thinking of each game interchangeably. I like those kinds of legacy mechanics. But of course, now unfortunately, you do have stickers. Are there ways around the stickers? Probably, yes, right? Got to BGG, a guy did double, triple sleeve concoction. Same thing with markers and pins, right? I'm using Sharpie, it's permanent. This is a game. I'm going to play it. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to recycle it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to throw it away. We do recycle, so I'll just take the whole deck, put it in a deck box, toss it in the recycle bin, off it'll go. But no, I like all the mechanics. I like everything this is doing. Difficulty is 0. There is no difficulty in this game. You're just taking your time and having fun going through building a kingdom. It is as simple as that. It is not meant to be challenging. You're not doing like skill checks. You're not rolling dice. You're not doing any of that. You're just, I'm putting these cards out. What can I spend on? What can I build? What can I upgrade? Again, very deck builder adjacent, right? Because that's exactly what you do deck builder. I've got these cards. How much attack do I have? How much recruit do I have? What am I going to buy that's going to help me build out whatever I'm doing? In this case, I'm building out my kingdom. The last thing, or not last thing, fun at 2. Again, it's a solo game, so it was fun at 1. I enjoyed myself as I played through. I played through for 2 hours, and I guess I'll play through another 2 hours on Wednesday. Last thing is the theme. The theme is pretty generic fantasy, and not even fantasy per se. I guess it's very generic feudal kingdom, right? We're just building a castle, we're getting the lands. Some of it was a little disjointed or more maybe fantasy based, and I don't know if the other expansions too, but like when we had to go and get like the inventor and the scientist, right? That really doesn't feel accurate because of course that wouldn't have taken place in that time frame. So I guess if you want to say it's a little fantasy adjacent, that's where the theme is. And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with this theme. I do know that the next core box, I guess as it would be, I think is going to be Asian inspired. So maybe Eastern Kingdom. I forget. I'd be fine with that too. I like samurais and ninjas and the whole Asian aesthetic as well. Could have fun with that. Could this be any other theme doing the same thing? Like you're building out a space base, you're building out some apocalyptic society. I think that'd be a really good re-theme, right? Is do like a zombie one. And again, if this does well enough, I mean, he may go and do that kind of thing. So I do like the theme. Treehouse cards seemed a bit odd. Yeah, I like the treehouse. Yeah, so I guess it's adjacent, right? It's fantasy adjacent. So far, I don't have a wizard or a magician, but I have a lot more cards to go through, so there may be a wizard or a magician in here somewhere. If you guys enjoyed this playthrough, want to see the rest of the playthrough, including the expansions, of course, let me know down below which expansion I should play next. I think Merchants is what's recommended, but there's also Adventures, because I've heard the Adventures take multiple sessions to beat. So let me know down below. If you want to see those, see more of this, previews, content, painting videos, all that stuff, like, subscribe, bell notification, do that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. If you want to help the Ninos at Children Nerve Network, link down below where you can donate to Extra Life. If you want to get this game, again, always have affiliate links down below. Costs you nothing. We get pennies for what you buy. Unless you buy a big screen TV. Go buy a $3,000 big screen TV. I'd love you for life. Either way, guys, I guess that is it. I'm rambling on. Any Marvel Unite scheduled? I should get painting this weekend. I think I'll set up some painting streams this weekend, David. because I still don't know my status on Tamashi. Colin from Meet Me at the Table is trying to reach out to Awaken Realms to see if I can get Tamashi. And I was going to do a Tamashi painting video, but I may not anymore. So, don't know. I'll try. I'll see what I do. I've got them back. They're sitting up on the shelf. They're ready. They're ready to go. They're ready to get painted. What I may do is, well, I was only doing three Marvel Uniteds a week. I might switch it to maybe Tuesday, Thursday. That way I don't have to paint both nights. Saturday and, or Friday and Saturday. I could do something else on Friday. Maybe play a different game in the evening. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Yeah, that's that. This. I'm going to go that way now, I think. So make it afraid to watch tonight. But until next time, guys. Peace.